228. If it was a little mixed up with the numbers in reverse, the 8 being a 9 and the 2 being a 1, it'd be 911. But that's quite a stretch. In fact, that's too far a stretch. We'll never get to that point. So, sad face. Hey there, people of the internet world, it's Kibatu, and welcome back to Let's Play Valkyrie Profile. After recruiting Lyceria, which I forgot to mention about the one thing, Lyceria, it is hard mode only. You only get Lyceria in hard mode. So, be wary of that one. Now that said then, after getting Lyceria, we still need to do our spiritual concentration. So, why don't we do just that right in the square of all of these lovely dungeons and towns, and just see what happens.
What should I do?
And one more time we have to go to Highland, of all places. Why always Highland? Highland must have had the most characters that we must have had gotten in the whole entire game. Because, wow, we got a lot from here. Let's see. Let me try to actually count them. We had June. We had Nanami. We had Yume. We had Shiho. And I think we had one more. Didn't we? Hold on. I know we sent June, Nanami, and Yume up there. Shiho. So yeah, that's 5 characters so far in this town alone. So yeah, we got a lot from here. All right. Well, it's the last. Well, not the last, but it's our first character after Lyceria. So let's go ahead and just get this guy over with. After this, I'm kind of getting tired of visiting Highland, just saying.
In war, there is both purity and filth. That armor, it must make it difficult to see the blood on you. Concerned only with appearances and disguising the truth, it suits you indeed. You're wrong! I... Shiho! What? What should I do?
Why didn't you fight?
I was thinking.
Thinking?
I was trying to figure out how it all came to this. Raising swords against women and children. We say it is right, for our objective is just. But how many defenseless people have been slaughtered? All I wanted to do was protect the very ones I cut down. All I wanted to do was protect the people who could not protect themselves.
Let us go.
A couple of things before I move on to the monologuing about the lesson and whatever. It's funny to me that when we heard him in spiritual concentration, that we heard nothing but voice clips. We heard all the voice clips right near the very start of the thing. So I thought that was interesting to know, that we got to hear all the voice clips right then and there. The other thing is that we haven't heard Lettuce simply say, "Let us go," at the end of the thing for a very long time. I think that's the third time that she said that during a recruitment stage. As for Suo himself, he mostly said that all he wanted to do was protect the ones that cannot protect themselves. And I'm pretty sure if there's anybody in war or in the army or the Navy or anything like that right now, that's all they're trying to do. They're trying to protect those that can't protect themselves, as well as protecting their partners in arms as well. Because everybody has a family. Everybody in the army, supposedly, has a family of some kind to go back to. They have a reason to go back, so they need to live. But I don't understand the reason that they would actually get to the point where they have to involve innocent lives just for the sake of getting the objective done. It's kind of stupid that way. Honestly, I think it's just because of him being in the army so much. It's when you have power, you'll get corrupted. No matter what, if you have power, you will get corrupted in some form or another. And the power just got to him so much that he just kind of did what he was told, and just kind of became this rampaging machine that everyone knows him as. So maybe he let himself to go off too far to the offside of things. But whether he knew it, or whether he just figured it out, he knew what he was fighting for, at least. And I'm hoping everyone out there does know what they're fighting for as well. If you have to fight for something, know what you're fighting for, and don't just muddle it with something like that. Just keep your eyes on the prize. Make sure you're doing what you're doing is for the better, not just for your own selfish gains, and not just because you were told to do it. That's all I'm asking. Now, before we actually take a look at Suho, I remembered something particular that Yeah, we haven't done this yet, and we really should have done this a long time ago. But, remember when we had Llewellyn, Belinus, Arngrim, those kind of people? We went back to the towns and got an item from them because they remembered something. Badrock has that kind of thing, but not in Vilnor, but in Camille Village. So we're taking a visit here real quick. Seeing this place is still completely covered in stone. But if we remember from the backflash, Badrock brought the child here. Such a weird exchange of words. Especially for just a bandana of all things. Alright, so we got the woven bandana from the lady there. And it's a helmet. A bandana Badrock received from his sister? From his sister? I'm sorry, what? That lady was his sister? Or did she find that for... Can only Badrock... Oh no, it's interesting. Alright, well before we get too far off the topic here, let's just get out of here. Because that's the last thing we need to do for revisiting places, and we don't have to visit places ever again, because I think we visited every place in the world at least once. Maybe not Vilnor. Vilnor's probably the only one we haven't really visited. So maybe we'll have to take a stop by there and take a look. But with that said then, let's focus on something else here. We managed to grab ourselves a new character, Suo. Suo here... Suo is another samurai, and I think he's the last samurai of the game. And yeah, his sword style is pretty good. I think he's actually a really strong swordsman, now that I think about it. But, we get him so late in the game, it's kind of hard for us to just justify us using him. Though he does have lightning resistance, which is nice. But, all things considered, we still have to show him off, so Suo, welcome to the party. Now, where are you, Buffer? I need to get your stuff. Thank you very much. Alright, Suo, well, nothing really stands out. What about that sword? What about the samurai sword of his there? Poison, Masamune and the Muramasa. I want to get these just because of the names alone. You know what? I will. I want to get them both, just because. But we are going to equip him with the Masamune, because it has 4 hits. So there you go. Bracelet of Zoe and Emerald Necklace. Alright. Alright. I think we're good. And in the meantime, though, we're not going to be using that sword for long, but I don't want to use 2 glare swords for that reason. So... where is... You know what? It'll give us some variety. So why not? after we show Suo's 3 attacks and his thing, I'll put on the glare sword so that he can catch up to us, and we'll be good from there. But yeah, that is it. That is Suo recruited, and yeah, that's pretty much all for that. So yeah, we're off to do some more things. I will mention now, Suo is the only recruitable character for Chapter 7. If there's somebody else that we need to recruit, it's somebody that we haven't recruited from Chapter 6 or Chapter 5, one or the other. But I believe Suo is the only one that is in Chapter 7. The rest of Chapter 7 should be nothing but dungeons. So we're going to have some fun there. So I guess next time we're going to go do some dungeon searching. So with that said, this is Kibatu. And until we visit our first dungeon, goodbye to you. Laters!